What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, it already seems like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, if they already weren't pissing off their consumer, they have gone ahead and did even more damage to not only their game sales, but to their reputation. What is Rage King talking about? Allow me to show you what's up. I can't even believe I'm actually saying this, but unfortunately, this ain't no optical illusion, this ain't no black magic, this ain't no Photoshop. You are seeing this correctly. Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty, uses AI to listen to voice chat and take action against toxic people. Activision partners with Modulate for a new enforcement system in Call of Duty. Now let's speak on it. Now we got an article here to further give us details on how big of an L Call of Duty is getting ready to take with the release of this game and implementing this crap right here. So let's react, and you know I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. All right, let's get into it. Anyone who has played a Call of Duty online match is surely familiar with disgusting, unsavory, and awful voice chat. Activision is taking steps to improve the online experience for everyone by partnering with Modulate to offer real-time voice chat moderation for a number of Call of Duty games, including this year's Modern Warfare 3. Voice chat Modern Warfare 3 will use Modulate's AI-powered moderation system called ToxMod to identify and take action against all forms of toxic verbal speech. This is on top of Call of Duty's anti-toxicity team's own measures against text-based toxic chat and usernames. The Call of Duty series also has an in-game reporting system that players can use to help alert Activision to jerks in online spaces. You know what this sounds like. This sounds like we went from people saying and being in toxic lobbies to the people that got offended by being in those toxic lobbies. Basically all these soy boy wannabe fake woke social justice warriors, keyboard warriors if you will, thinking that they're doing the right thing by trying to police the way people talk in a country where the First Amendment still exists. Now, do people take it too far sometimes? Absolutely. I won't give you no argument on that. However, they do have this thing, and hear me out. They do have measures to keep you from hearing chat going on in games, like muting people, like starting your own party, like what's the thing? Muting the damn voice chat. You could always do that. You could always do that. Gone are the days with competitive spirit and competitive talk. Now everybody's just got to be nice to each other. Bro, let me tell you something. That is video games. I don't know if y'all have noticed this. You know, for people that actually have brains that work, video games are a release for people. Supposed to be an escape for the real world. I remember a time in a day and age where everything that went on in the real world stayed in the real world, and when you wanted to unplug from the real world, you had things like video games to go to where you didn't have to worry about that crap. Now you're taking everything and I'm going to say this, you're taking everything that's going wrong about society and now telling us that we got to look at it in our video games. It's a lot like with ESPN, right? It's a lot like with ESPN, like with the whole Colin, just to use this as an example, like with the Colin Kaepernick situation. It's almost like, remember how you had your channel with Fox. I know they got a sports network too. And I'm talking about, you had Fox News, ABC News, you had the news to talk about all the politics and everything going on with the world. And then you go to the sports channel just to hear about sports. And yet somewhere along them lines, somewhere down the road, eventually you couldn't tell the difference between any one of them. Because you flip on the Fox News and hear about politics and what people should believe in and who you should vote for. And then you go over to ESPN and hear the exact same crap. When I'm trying to, damn it, I don't want to hear all that. Sometimes I just want to hear the final scores. Sometimes I just want to see some highlights, man. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're convoluting everything that's wrong to society. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion, which shouldn't even matter. And now you're taking it and ruining it with gaming, when that's not what gaming was invented to be. And I'm going to also say this too before I move on. It's way too many people in positions of power that have truly forgotten or never learned what gaming is about. Gaming is supposed to be a release, not another form of police. Bars. Let's move on. Activision Chief Technology Officer Michael Vance said in a news release that there is no place for disruptive behavior or harassment in games ever. How about just blocking the person? Tackling disruptive voice chat, particularly has long been an extraordinary challenge across gaming. Vance said, "This is a critical step forward to creating and maintaining a fun, fair, and welcoming experience for all players. A beta version of ToxMod will arrive in Modern Warfare 2 on Warzone today, August 30th. The full release will be available in Modern Warfare 3 at launch on November 10th, everywhere except Asia." Shout out to Asia. At launch, ToxMod only works for English speech, but support for additional languages will follow. So, let's not put it anywhere that doesn't speak English. Let's start with the place that has the First Amendment. Let's start there. Are you people stupid? And I do find it odd that y'all will go above and beyond to put in yet another bot, more AI into games that already don't work or function properly. So we got skill-based matchmaking, we got ToxMod, which y'all calling it, right? But yet, where is that type of energy when it comes to releasing a full, finished product of a game? Y'all quick to police people and how they talk. You're quick to microtransaction everything in the damn game, but won't have that energy to make a game that actually works upon release and thereafter. Make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense. Activision said its own anti-toxicity moderation system, say that 5 times fast, for voice and text chat has taken action against more than 1 million accounts since Modern Warfare 2 launched in October 2022. It looks like Bobby Kotick is getting everything he said he was going to do in 2010, but it's now happening 13 to 14 years later. When he went out and said, and go find a video on my channel, made it a few years ago, where he said, and I quote, "I am trying to take the fun. My mission is to take the fun out of video games." And he's succeeding. It's not just Activision that's trying to clean up its online games. Unity Technology recently announced a tool called Safe Voice that aims to help fight mean jerks. This is the most soy boy ass crap I have read all day. Take the maxi pad out your drawers and grow a set, man. And grow a set. For the people that's gonna argue with me, oh well, it's not that bad. Maybe this don't be time. I just gave you. Did I not start the video off by saying there were already measures to keep that from even being an issue? Mute the voice chat. Start your own party. They have options where you literally just click a button and you can mute the voice chat. You won't even have to hear it. You can't complain about what you never hear. All this is going to do is just make sure people don't hit you up. Hell, show up offline if you got to. I do it all the time. But you can't sit here and tell me that you think adding yet more AI to a game that already does not work is going to be a solution to make the gaming experience better. You know what makes the gaming experience better? Making better games. Start there and then work your way down. This is an unnecessary step that's just going to make more and more people not want to play your game to begin with. As if y'all already haven't lost 90% of your player base. Before that, Xbox announced and released a tool for players to capture toxic audio and send it to Microsoft. Modern Warfare 3 launches on November 10th, but there will be multiplayer betas ahead of launch, and that's going to suck. For more, check out full Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer beta schedule and breakdown. That is the end of the article. So, y'all, with that being said, I don't know if they have GTA NPCs making decisions, complete androids or whatever, but the soy boy crap needs to stop. It needs to stop. Bro, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that's not a very popular opinion in today's day and age. Toxic lobbies have built character. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes, and I do mean sometimes you just need to get in the competitive spirit. Is this not competition? Yeah, you on there to have fun and unwind, whatever, but sometimes you get competitive. Sometimes you're going to want to talk a little trash. And that's okay. That don't mean take it too far, dropping F-bombs and you know, calling people the N-word and all that. That's taking it too far. I completely agree with that. But to sit there and say that we are going to add in more AI to a game that does not work makes absolutely no sense. Again, if you want to increase or have better game experience, how about starting to make better games? Y'all having lackluster games that don't live up to the hype and for damn sure don't live up to the price margin that you're asking for, including the microtransactions, the bundles, the everything else that you got to pay for the game. You buy the game and only get half of it, and you got to spend twice as much to get the rest of it, and none of it works ever. How about y'all stop with that? Let's do that first. All right, baby steps. Let's take baby steps. The one thing, and it's like I've said before in multiple other videos, and I'm going to say again, y'all will literally do, meaning modern day game developers and modern day game developing bosses, decision makers of these AAA gaming companies. Y'all will literally do everything to the game except make it good. Y'all will do everything to the game except make sure it functions properly, specifically online. Y'all will do everything to the game but make it playable. And this is further proof of it. Now, if you want any kind of credit for this, and I don't think you deserve any, but for the people that want me to give you credit, I will say this. Your heart's in the right place because you want to look out for the kids. I get it. You want to look out for your children, make sure they don't hear that. Like they not going to school and saying that anyway. Or cussing when you're not around. Hell, we didn't all been kids. I know when I was a kid growing up, as soon as my parents wasn't around, I was dropping all kind of B words and F words, all that. I would cuss my mama out behind her back. I say it under my breath so I didn't want to get slapped smooth across the room. But we all ain't been there. We didn't all, when the parents and the grown-ups wasn't around, cussing like sailors. Let's just cut it out. And you think it's any different with this generation or the generation after or the generations to follow? It's not. It's not. We was all some little badass kids. We was all some little baby kids to an extent. If you weren't sneaking out the house to go party, you was out there smoking, you was out there drinking, you was out there doing whatever. Let's just call a spade a spade. I know there's some little kids right now that's possibly going to watch this video and be like, how does he know that? I was a little boy too at one point in time. You didn't think I was out there doing it? Hell, if I decide to have kids, I know they going to be doing it. I know I'm telling them go clean their room and they don't want to. I'm going to be all kind of whatever, everything. I'm going to be everything but a child of God under their breath. Under their breath. I can't stress that enough. But the point being, dog, is y'all doing this trying to police people with what they say in a country that has the First Amendment in it, the right to free speech. You're going to sit there and tell me that adding an AI bot, a Tux mod, a Safe Talk mod, that only recognizes English, so even that's half-assed too, much like the gaming products you've been putting out for over half a decade. Y'all want to implement that and think that's just going to solve everything. What about these servers that absolutely suck? What about the connection issues that you're having 24/7 across the board? What about skill-based matchmaking? You're still going to put that in there as tough as it is, further making people not want to play the game anymore. That's essentially all you're doing. As I said in the video earlier, Bobby Kotick came out and said his mission was to take the fun out of video games. And he's succeeding. And y'all are feeding right into that and think that we're going to dictate the way you talk. We're going to dictate how much money you put in the game to even have fun with it. But we're still going to expect you to want to play and pay more. That makes absolutely no sense. And anybody that came up with this idea and really thought you ate with that, you are a damn fool. Much like the vagina that belongs to the woman you fell out of and it belonged to. I said what I said. But y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is a good idea? Do y'all think they just took yet another L in gaming? As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.